Naaman was a great commander in King Aram's army. Naaman was highly respected as he had won many battles against his enemies. He was very brave, but there was one thing that worried him. Naaman had a skin disease called leprosy.
How much longer do you think King Aram is going to let you be a commander in his army with your leprosy?
I don't know, but it's getting worse. I've worked so hard and I want to continue my role as an army commander.
But you are suffering. I can tell this is getting harder for you.
I don't know what else to do. Nothing has worked. Besides, we know there's no cure.
But I've heard of people being cured. We can't give up.
Naaman's wife had a young servant girl. She also had seen Naaman's suffering, but she knew someone who could help Naaman.
I feel so badly about Naaman's disease. I know he's suffering. I would like to help him. But would he believe me? What if I'm wrong? No, I know Elisha the prophet can help him. He always knows what to do. God has used Elisha before to heal people.
A prophet is someone who God would use to give his messages to people. If God had a message for his people, he would give it to the prophet, and the prophet would tell the people. The prophet Elisha was known for always helping people in need, and God used him to do miracles.
I know someone who could cure your husband.
Don't tease me with such an idea.
No, really. He is a prophet of God. They say God uses him to perform miracles. He is able to heal people.
You've seen your God use this prophet Elisha to heal someone?
No, I haven't seen it, but I know God can. God can cure leprosy and use Elisha to help others. God helps those who are poor and those who are powerful. He will help your husband.
Thank you for telling me about this prophet. I will tell my husband right away. I'm so excited. If my servant girl is right, my husband could be healed soon. I must find Naaman right away. Naaman? Naaman!
Yes, what is it?
I know who can cure your leprosy.
We've already been over this. There is no cure.
But my servant girl said there is a man in Israel that can cure you. She says he is a prophet of God and heals those who are poor and powerful. We've heard stories of people being cured before. Now we can know they are true. We must go and find this man named Elijah, because what if it is true? What if her God really does use this prophet to heal?
It seems too good to be true, but it's our only hope. I will go to the king and ask him to go see this prophet Elisha.
Naaman had to ask the king's permission before he could leave, and Naaman feared the king might say no. Remember, Naaman was the most respected and high commander in the king's army, and Naaman was asking permission to go into a foreign land to be healed from a disease that had no cure.
My king, as you know, I am sick, but I believe I have found someone who can cure me. I will need to go to Israel. Will you allow me to go?
Naaman, if you believe that you can be healed by this man in Israel, then I give you permission to go. I will send you with a letter.
With the king's letter in hand, an excited Naaman set out to find Elisha. With him, he carried gold, silver, and fine cloths, because he didn't know what it would cost to be cured. Naaman arrived at Elisha's house riding his best horse with chariots in tow, but Elisha didn't come out. Instead, he sent a messenger.
I am Naaman, commander of King Aram's army. I am here with letter from the king asking Elisha and his God to heal me of my leprosy.
Elisha knows who you are and why you're here. He said to tell you to go wash in the Jordan River 7 times, and then your skin will be healed. You'll be pure and clean again.
What? That's it? Elisha can't even come out and greet me? I thought he would stand there and pray to his Lord, his God. I thought he would wave his hand over my skin. Then I would be healed. And why the Jordan River? Couldn't I wash in the rivers of Damascus and be made pure and clean? They are better than all the rivers in Israel.
But what if what he says works? What if Elijah had told you to do something great? Wouldn't you have done it? If what he says is true, well, then this is a simple cure.
Why should I listen to a messenger? Elijah wouldn't even come out and speak to me himself. I am a great commander and well-respected man in King Aram's army. I've been sent here to be mocked. If I go to the river, how do I know it's not so Elijah and the other Israelites can just laugh at me?
Naaman thought about what his servant said. Naaman had expected for the cure to cost him money, or at least for him to do something for Elisha. But Elisha had asked for nothing. It really was a simple task.
If Elisha is sending me to the Jordan River to laugh at me, then he is laughing at me already for coming this far. He's asked nothing of me. Let's head to the river."
When Naaman arrived at the Jordan River, he got off his high horse and walked down to the water. There he followed Elisha's directions. He dipped himself in the river 7 times. There, in the river, Naaman found instant healing. Naaman went back to Elisha's house filled with joy.
"Elisha, I'm healed! Now I know there is a God, and he healed me in the Jordan River. Please accept these gifts for me."
No, no, I don't want a thing. I am a servant of God. He's the one who's healed you.
So Naaman took his gold, silver, and fine cloths home with him. But he was a new man, made clean by God. Naaman couldn't wait to tell his wife and others what God had done for him.